I need to drill some holes into the neck pocket so that I can attach the neck. It is a bolt-on after all. There's no actual rule about the spacing and location of those holes, but as a good general guide, I've taken the neck plate that I'm using on the Tornado project, which is a standard Stratocaster type neck plate, and just pop that in there. It happens to fit nicely, and made some marks there. So I just need to check now what size holes I'm meant to be drilling. The bushing may prove a challenge because that's going to be, well, I'll show you what I'm talking about just a moment. So as I was saying, there are the screws that need to go in there, but you wouldn't want to put the screw directly against the wood because that would just dig into it and that would be no good. So you have the bushing, and that's going to be countersunk so that it sits level with the body. And my only worry, in fact I'm pretty certain of it really looking at it now, is that I don't have a drill bit big enough to drill the shallow hole for the bushing to sit in. I'll just check, but I'm going to need to find a solution for that. Well, I have my digital calipers out, and that is 14 millimeters in diameter. I don't have a 14 millimeter drill bit. My drill bit sets both go up to 10 millimeters because I got those when I didn't have a drill press. And now my drill press, of course, can take larger than that. I've just ordered an 11 millimeter drill bit for the bushings for the bridge posts. So now I'll have to get a 14 millimeter drill bit, and then I can continue. I take it back. I have a 15 millimeter Forstner bit, and this was just over 14 millimeters. Add a clear coat, and that's about 15 millimeters. So I'm going to go ahead and use that with my drill press. And that has worked fine. There's a tiny amount of rattle room. You can move those just a little, but as I said, once there's some lacquer on the wood, that'll be pretty tight, so I'm happy with that. Now I need to put the holes into the back of the neck, and I'm not going to use the drill press to do that, and here's why. You want the holes straight up and down into the back of the body, but because the neck is on an angle, the holes will actually not be straight up and down into the back. So if I just sat that flat like that on the drill press table and then drilled the holes in, they would be at the wrong angle. So I'm going to put this into the neck, into the pocket, and then I will use the hand drill to put those holes in the right place at the right angle, using the existing holes in the body as a guide. Now I've used one of the screws as a guide to the depth that I want to go, and I've taped off the drill bit, erring on the side of caution. It's better to not go deep enough initially than to go too far. Now I just want to make sure the neck is all the way in. Yep. Okay. Okay. Right. In order to be prudent, I should put one of these in, both to make sure that I'm doing things the right size so it all fits, and also to keep the neck more steady, properly held into the pocket while I drill. Yeah. Okay, I'll just go and get a screwdriver, and I'll be right back. Don't fall off. Perfect. Ish. How is that possible? How could it have moved so much? Oh no. Cut! Turn the camera off. Stop. think I have drilled an extra hole where it shouldn't be, which is terrible. Terrible. I thought I was being careful. I thought this thing was on properly. I guess not. It's certainly in now. Well, I'll do all the other ones, then I'll do that one again. And yep, that's good. Okay. I'll put the other ones in, then I'll drill that one. The holes are not so close together that it will cause damage between the two of them. I guess I'll just have to fill a hole on the back of the heel of the neck. That's a pain, but functionally it's not going to be noticeable. Oh, I certainly get a bit fatigued doing up screws by hand like this, even with a mechanical screwdriver. Okay, so we're good. Now I have a bit more confidence about where these holes are going. And the depth is good too, which is nice. Maybe I should have used an electric screwdriver. Okay. Feeling good too, feeling nice and sound. That's not going to move. Okay, that's good. That is good. Good, solid feeling neck joint. Bolt on, do you call it a neck joint? I suppose you do, a bolted on neck. Now, no, I was going to say, now let's drill these holes for the bridge. I don't have the bit for that yet. We're still waiting.